Hello again, Jerry's Old Guy Review. So I wanted to do a little different review today. This is the Axial UMG 6x6. Now, I thought I would show a little bit different from some of my other more expensive 6x6s. You know, this Axial one was a little over $300, ready to run. I like Unimogs. While I could make this more scale, if you buy things from, say, Shapeways, or a lot of people do some 3D design where you could buy the files yourself, or you could have the part printed out. This truck has a generic front end on it, so as to not be a licensed Unimog, but with a little bit of detailing, it's not a bad looking front end. So as usual, bought the ready to run, ripped it all apart. The mounting system and body system that Axial came up with for this kit is very convenient. Got my light bar wiring in there. You've got two posts go into the chassis. Put your pins in, good to go. Now, I bought this truck mainly because of its scale realism. Now, you've got the wheels and tires that come with a military style rim on them. This piece is for the air system that comes on military style trucks. So you can, from the cab, adjust the tire pressure for sand and snow, loose terrain, mud, whatever you need it for. I thought that was a really neat design that they threw those in. The tires are a military style tire. They're pretty soft in my opinion, but as usual, a lot of other pages, a lot of other sites, they don't like the tires. Oh, and so I don't forget, even the spare, if you were to take the spare off, comes with a cover in the package. So you can use it as a true spare and not be missing anything. Now, I bought this when it first came out. Did my little detailing, make it look dirty, put some of my own vinyl graphic material on it, which is a somewhat clear material, so it came out as a nice color on the roof and the hood. And I actually did a stripe down the side just to break it up a bit. 3M rubberized undercoat, fender liners, front bumpers, what I love to do. Rubberized undercoat, the snorkel. And as you can see, this thing's been on its side pretty well. And amazingly, the Common Sense RC light bar I put on it actually will move. So it has folded on rolls, and other than losing a cover, as you can see, it's PIA. There was 2 PIAs on it. I don't know where it went. This truck, for what I bought it for, has been phenomenal. I wanted scaleless, and it's lived up to it. I did, it's hard to see because these windows are tinted. It's got an interior in it out of an old Axial. I don't know what that was. I think it was a Jeep, an old Wrangler. Because I don't like Wranglers, so I don't have any Wranglers. Now, this truck I wanted for one big reason. Back when the original SCX came out, I built one. Built my own six wheel. I had all these extra parts left over from two different kits that I had. So I used the plastic rods and I used the metal rods on the actual truck and used these to make my six-wheeler. Which, back in the day when the Honcho first came out, I found Axial actually had a thread going on building your own 6x6. So that's what I did. And this truck was unstoppable. Never could get very good a body that I liked to design for it. But now I have more options. Now the other one is a little more expensive. Is the Traxxas TRX-4 six-wheeler. Once again, I like Mercedes looks on some of their trucks. So I kind of waited for this one to come out. Everyone had the black one. I wanted this dark gray one. So, as usual, got it, took it all apart. More of my graphic materials. Traxxas missed the beat on one. They didn't make the sunroof. So, vinyl material for the sunroof. Rubberized undercoat in the bed. And I also used Plasti-Dip to put this metal stripe all the way around. A lot of disassembly to get all those stripes and door handles off. This truck, with my rubberized undercoat on it, that you can't tell if you can see in the mirror. This mirror needs to be completely repainted. Along with the corner, ran down or rolled down. Pretty significant incline. Once again, everyone's ragged on the tires. This damn near drove up a mountain. At least a 500-foot incline that we like to use. Do some trail climbing. And this truck didn't miss a beat. Once again, just a little show of some of these trucks. Now, if you want all the bells and whistles, the TRX-4 is where it's at. If you want just a nice military-style truck that you can make it look more military, or, you know, you want to go completely crazy with it, this is an older style, so it's not as streamlined as the other Mercedes. But I wanted this just for its nice utilitarian look, because it'll fit right with the rest of my trucks. Mainly, I wanted something that my Cross 6x6 would look scale with. Those two look pretty good together. Now, off topic a little bit. Now, I find nothing wrong with this truck in its stock form for what I bought it for. This truck is getting such poor reviews all over the internet. You know, oh, it's cheap. They just made it because they needed to make some money because this is the first or second Horizon owned product that came out. I'm just really tired of it. I've watched numerous YouTube videos, RC sites, and I've just kind of wheedled it down to just a few now. There's so many people now that seem to put just the joy of driving an RC truck to the back burner because they get sponsored or they get free trucks. If you just want a truck to drive, have a good time with, but you want scale looks, this truck is excellent, in my opinion. But then again, I felt when I built this truck that this one was an excellent truck. This thing went everywhere. It went through snow. It climbed friggin' hills. It climbed rocks. It just goes everywhere. And that is an original SCX. So, there you go. That's my little rant about the dislike, it seems, for products that individuals aren't sponsored by anymore. But for any of you that have been following some of my other videos, good news. I finally got wood to finish my trailer for my heavy haul. I've been waiting for RC four-wheel drive to have the D-rings back in stock. Oh, look what I found. So 5 of these cost like $20 on RC four-wheel drive. These came from a craft store. They're the same D-rings, almost. They're a little bit thinner. And they only have a single hole in them instead of duals. But there's 10 of them in there. $1.49. Got me some little eyelets. Not sure what I'm going to use those for, but those would make great little tie downs for a trailer on one of my trucks. Got some, I don't know what it was, but it looks like copper tubing or heavy cabling to me. And this is where I think the craft stores come in. Have you ever seen a pallet that big? That is a big pallet. And you got a normal size pallet. Even smaller pallet. Got some solid pallets. And a big solid pallet. Not to say I'm not sad that this all came from one of my local hobby shops. Or not hobby shops, but craft shops. It's going to make a nice load. And they're going out of business. Strangely, when I've looked for any of this kind of stuff before, they haven't it. But now they're going out of business. They suddenly have all this stuff. So I bought every pallet, everything I could find. So, support your local craft stores if you like building your own stuff. And that was a little quick video once again. Let me see. You probably can't tell. It's just pouring rain. It's pouring rain and I got nothing but puddles out back, so. But at least now, after I get done with this, I'm going to start working some more on my trailer. So once again, all of you, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you want to. Otherwise, give me some comments and see what you think of some of these other six-wheelers if you have them. I know they're not our normal semis and heavy operating vehicles, but let me know. It's Jerry, Old Guys Review.